guys, this is Setsme, and I'm coming to you with a brand new episode of Why I Love This Card, and today we are talking about Beatrice, the Eternal Lady. This card was just announced today to be coming out into the TCG in the new Infinite Gold Series set, due to release in just about 2 weeks, I believe. And already people are really hyped about this card. This card has been tearing it up in the OCG with their version of Burning Abyss, seeing that Burning Abyss hasn't really been hit at all over there. So they have full power Burning Abyss plus Beatrice, which is just an amazing card for that deck. So let's look at what it does. It is a fairy light monster, rank 6, 2500 attack, 2800 defense, and you can also Xyz summon this card by sending one Burning Abyss monster from your hand to the graveyard and using one Dante monster you control as the Xyz material. The fact that it's generic right there is a plus, because this can be splashed into a lot of things, including things that like to rank 6. If you didn't watch Battery Man, my Battery Man video yesterday that I posted, this card could definitely be added to the deck, and this could also be played in things like Hazy Flame, Herratic, something like that, if they wanted to play a version of the deck where sending to the grave is a good thing. So Beatrice is definitely going to be very useful, especially if we see more rank 6s coming around, and it also is a good rank 3 toolbox, because we're seeing a lot more rank 3s coming around. So anyway, the main part of its effect is once per turn during either player's turn, except the turn this card was summoned this way, you can attach one Xyz material from this card, send one card from your deck to the graveyard. It's a Laval chain effect. It's insane. If this card in your possession is destroyed by your opponent's card by battle or card effect and sent to your graveyard, you can special summon one Burning Abyss monster from your extra deck, ignoring its summoning conditions. So you can get out Virgil, you can get out another Dante. Either one works. More than likely, you're going to want to get out of Virgil, just simply because Dante's just better when he has, obviously, Xyz material on him. Or you could use Beatrice's effect to summon out the Dante, ditch a Burning Abyss monster from your hand to the grave, and then just overlay into another Beatrice. So it just depends on what you want to do from there. But anyway, Beatrice is definitely really ridiculous, and there's a lot of ways you can actually get it out. Speedroids are making a huge impact right now in terms of the meta, because they're working very well in the Phantom Knights. They're a good rank 3 toolbox engine, getting out rank 3s, and because Dante is in fact a generic rank 3, this can definitely help with that. So you're seeing the emergence of more rank 3 toolboxy cards. Beatrice definitely helps with that, and as I said, Phantom Knights could definitely use this regardless, because they do play Dante. They don't really play Burning Abyss. Some decks do. So they don't always do it, but there are versions of the deck that do run Burning Abyss, so they could definitely abuse this, because this is not just monsters, it's cards, so they can send one of their continuous trap cards to the graveyard, get a free special summon essentially, and it just goes off from there. This, I also saw, it was kind of interesting. If you could figure it out, you can splash this into Trick Clown. The Trick Clown, Clown Blade, whatever. If you don't remember how Clown Blade worked, they really relied on Laval Chain, being able to send Trick Clown or a Thousand Blades to the graveyard, and then getting a free rank 4 play pretty much every turn. And it really helped them a lot, having Laval Chain. And once it was banned, the deck kind of disappeared, kind of just fell off the cliff. This could definitely help if the deck kind of turns into a rank 3, a little bit more rank 3 toolbox mixed in. But there's also another way of doing it. There's a card called Princess Cologne. Now, this card in itself is not special. What's really special about Princess Cologne is that it is a fairy light monster, and it's rank 4. That's really what's important here, because it works really well with a rank up magic Astral Force. If you wanted to, you could probably splash Beatrice into a deck like this, because a lot of the rank 4 toolboxy cards have been the really good ones have been kind of yanked out of our control. We no longer have Exaton, we don't have Chain anymore. So Princess Cologne plus rank up magic Astral Force definitely equals Beatrice, and that could be very powerful right there. Just because you get like as long as you control another monster on the field, which isn't hard in a rank 4 toolbox deck, especially Clown Blade, it can't be targeted by cards or effects. So that's pretty cool right there. And then Astral Force is a recurring rank up magic spell. Once it hits the grave, you can just add it back to your hand instead of like doing your draw phase. So that's really useful as well. Finally, we also have Fairy Cheer Girl. This is another card that can work potentially very well with Astral Force. If you're playing a fairy deck, particularly one, again, that likes to use the graveyard, the one that really comes to mind at the moment is Agents, and I think they could probably use this card. I'm not exactly sure. I think they might be able to use this, and the fact that they're fairy helps their case. But you can detach one Xyz card material from this card. You get to draw a card. That's great. And then after you draw that card, you can use Rank Up Magic Astral Force and go into Beatrice. And then you get to send a card, which can be potentially very useful. So right there, that's really, really cool and can be very much abused if the right deck can come along and really use this card. So thank you guys for watching this episode of Why I Love This Card. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, guys, have a nice day.